Welcome, everybody, to the final episode of Resident Evil Village 8 Biohazard. Whatever.
September 28th.
We're going to be doing Mercenaries.
The monsters
That loaded faster than I thought, I'll be honest. Alright. Okay, we'll just get into it then. Music playing, everything's good. So, I do have to say this. This is my second time filming this final episode. It originally was meant to end with me being high and whatnot. We end on quite literally a high note. And instead, none of my footage made it because I ran out of space. That was basically it. Not during the recording, after the recording. So I did the whole thing. And because of how I have whatchamacallit set up, as you can see right here, you know, I actually did some stuff. Because of how I have OBS set up, and because I have to use OBS because I'm still not trusting Audacity right now because of weird issues I had the last time I was using it, which was a long time ago, but it screwed up a couple of recordings and I was like, I have to find another solution. So OBS it is. And so with that, it takes up a lot of files with me doing hour-long episodes and whatnot. So yeah, ran out of space, did the recording. It just didn't, I couldn't render it. That was the problem. That's what happened. I could not actually render the thing. So that sucks. But we're going to go through because it's been a couple of days since I played. I only played that 1 hour of Mercenaries. So we're going to go through it, tell you guys my thoughts on everything and stuff like that. As you can see, I'm wearing a different shirt. This is my Supernatural dad shirt. And also final vinyl. There it is. Resident Evil 0. Since we're doing the final video of the most recent Resident Evil, not the final one, figured we'd take it back to the beginning, put some love on the, what was that mansion? I don't remember the name of that mansion. I forgot who even owned that one. But Resident Evil 0, I really like it. I thought it was a really fun game, except for the hook shot. That was really stupid because they make you carry that. You need that for such a long time. It's ridiculous. It's like you can drop it as soon as you start. It doesn't matter. It's annoying. Anyway, Mercenaries ranks in the village, the rewards for the village, S unlockability, some magic magazine. So that's what I'm going for right now. As you saw, I got an A, so I unlocked the castle level. And the first time I did it, I actually got a B. So it seems to be kind of how I do things. I guess you guys don't really need me to read this, but just in case, if you're curious, here you go. First, purchase any equipment or weapons you need from the shop. Then, when you go out into the field, you need to defeat as many enemies as possible within the time limit. Get a good rhythm going and build up combos for extra points. Once you've defeated a certain number of enemies, the goal will appear. Touch the goal to finish and move on to the next area. Complete more areas to rack up even more points for each stage. You can also touch the yellow orbs for bonus time and keep the party going. Speaking of orbs, there are also blue orbs which give you special abilities. Each one has 3 random abilities to choose from. Check out all the cool moves that match your fighting style. You keep abilities between areas and there's no limit to how many you can have either. Also, if you equip the same ability multiple times, it will become even more effective. So keep an eye out for all those orbs. Any money or time left over when you reach the goal will be counted towards your final score, along with enemies defeated and combos. Your final score determines your rank. The higher your rank at the end of the stage, the better the prize you'll get. May the odds be in your favor. So, it's interesting.
You wish to make a purchase?
It's definitely a unique version. So far, this has been my strategy. I just buy this shotgun and then everything works out fine.
Looking forward to testing it out.
This helped a lot too, but I'll see what I can do as far as not using that. That's not what I meant to do.
Good deal.
Also, this is something I noticed as well. I don't know why they do this. To the left. I think it's to the left, and I believe the handgun was up. And then this, I believe I had to the right.
For myself.
It's weird that I can't remember that 100%. I went through the whole game, but I think this is it. I think it was knife to the left, handgun up, shotgun was to the right, and then anything else would be down at the bottom. Oh, it always does that. That's a weird thing with this game. I feel like I do that a lot. I feel like a lot of people have done. I watch a lot of Let's Plays, and people are like, I'm right on it. Why, you know, it won't activate. So I'm gonna attempt to do something a little different here. Move around. I'm gonna go for the things first. I love that you can do that. Okay, focus your attack increase on switching between enemies. So far, this is like my favorite one. The slow motion is like the best thing, and that's good too, but I always go for this. So I'm gonna do this. So far, I would say it's an interesting blend. I'm just gonna go. So I consider it to be a really interesting blend of the other Mercenaries modes, because the thing that I found, and which you guys would have seen footage of, the thing that catches my attention the most with I'll get on my way back. The thing that catches my attention the most with this one is the fact that you have to actively search out the enemies, and that's super weird to me. Initial attacks do more damage. Probably gonna end up doing the shotgun. Yeah, shotgun. So there's an enemy back here before, and maybe it's because I haven't killed other enemies yet. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Dang, I suck. But the fact that you have to actually like, ooh, scared the crap out of me. Did he spawn there? He genuinely, that scared me. Like, I swear he wasn't there, and he spawned in. See, this is why the this is why the decreased speed is the best, because they're basically just not moving right now. Anything else? I'm gonna duck down. Bam! There we go. Like it's very nice. They just stand there. Oh, there we go. Right. Also, funny thing about this, you get so much ammo. I realized that it took me a minute to actually realize it, but you get so much ammo in this. That's the enemy that I was looking for. I guess you actually have to kill. You did, right? Yeah, you did. Okay. You have to actually kill some other enemies to get them to spawn. So, God, there's so many interesting things with this. So for one, certain enemies don't even spawn. I genuinely thought, okay, well, you have to go, ooh, wow. See? Decreased movement. It's the best one. Also, I feel like there's a really weird delay that I never noticed on the shotgun. But, oh, I forgot that was even over there. Grab all of yes.
Choose an ability.
And for go ahead. Fall. Okay, well let's say we both suck on that one. Yeah. Wow, I can't believe I didn't get both of them. Dang, what the? Okay. Oddly enough, them moving slower actually is throwing me off a little bit. Like, since I got it so fast, I'm like, ooh, this is kind of throwing me off. Because I didn't get too much time with it. Oh, yeah, 4 more. Okay. What am I doing? Well, actually, I'm almost out. I will go ahead and use the handgun. Another thing I noticed was that the audio was really effing with me. That was there too. The audio in this game, it was always messing with me in the main campaign, as far as like, oh, what was that noise? And it would just be Ethan like walking. But in this, I'm telling you, there were so many times, and you'll probably experience it as well, especially if you're wearing headphones, where I'm telling you, it sounded like they were literally right next to me. And it was just the enemy that was in front of me. I'm like, that sounds like someone that's behind me. And it's like, no, it's just that guy right that you're looking right at. Thank you. Okay, maybe it'll be a little more lenient, or less lenient, I should say, with the shotgun ammo there. But give me sniper rifle ammo. I could.
Welcome.
So something I didn't notice was that the ammo actually counted towards your score. That I didn't pay attention to at all last time. We'll see what happens.
Thank you.
I'm gonna attempt to just go through just to see how I feel about it without the sniper rifle. But the sniper rifle was definitely where it was at, as far as like, oh, this is definitely the way to go. Ooh, yes. I'm gonna do this. Dang. Okay. Thought I reloaded, but I did not. I was wrong. Whoa. Hello.
Choose an ability.
Okay. Okay, so this is something that I wasn't 100% sure about. I feel like you technically only get one ability at a time. But we will see. I'm gonna do this. Crap. Okay. Yeah, see, they look like they're moving a bit faster, but it still said I had the whatchamacallit there, the slow motion. They did not seem to be moving in slow motion, however. Wow, I suck. I am done. Okay. I'm hitting so many buttons. I don't know why I keep hitting the crouch button by mistake, but I am. I don't think I ever knew this was back here.
Choose an ability.
Okay, this one I find interesting because at one point I was killing them and it kept scaring me because I forgot, and they kept blowing up. And then there was one time I did it, and like the very next level, it was like no one was blowing up. It seemed like it was super rare that they were blowing up, so it was very odd. It was like in the beginning they all kept blowing up, and then when I needed them to blow up near each other and like actually do damage, nothing was happening, and I was like super annoyed by that. I was like, huh, that's weird. Yes. This is definitely the level to have the sniper rifle for sure, especially as we get further in. You'll definitely understand why. Forgot about you. Now let's see how fast he moves, because see how he's moving there? That doesn't look like slow motion to me. I'm assuming I blocked because he grunted. This. The easy way. Dang, I missed. Huh, okay. Nope, no, okay. Clearly I was... Wow, I can't believe I got that guy in my face. But I'm happy about it. I'm happy, you know. You know what I'm gonna do? Nope. I was like, I really hope they set that thing off. It'd be upsetting if they didn't. It literally did no damage. It just knocked his helmet off. Oh. Wow. All right, I'm running. Leave it that anyway. Okay. Thought he would have at least flinched, but he did not. So I find this Mercenaries mode very odd. Thought it was coming down. I do enjoy it. I still think it's a fun Mercenaries mode, but it feels so weird to have to genuinely like search out the enemies and stuff. There you are. Come on. Oh crap. There we are. Okay. There's okay. That's not too bad. We can just I'm so glad he missed, but I didn't exactly get him like I wanted to either. Okay, probably heal. I should probably be picking up money. That's another thing. I realized that as I'm running through, because it's Mercenaries mode, I'm really thrown off by how much is really on the ground to pick up, because every enemy drops money. So it feels really weird to be in the middle of like taking on all these enemies, and then it's like, oh, why don't you go ahead and okay. Oh crap, I didn't even realize he was actually still loading his gun. Okay. So we got this, but it's definitely slow. Alright. Okay, here we are. I just need you to die in these next sprints. I forgot he said that. That wasn't on purpose. I can do it. I can do it. I may have miscalculated.
Choose an ability.
Oh, that's nice. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh,
Clear.
okay, okay. I feel like I'm doing really bad, but it's just, I don't know. It's oddly slow paced. There's something about it just feels a lot slower paced. And I could, let's see.
Seeking something in particular.
Sell him that.
And buy it I will.
I have 3 first aids. I should be okay. I even have a pipe bomb. I didn't realize I picked that up.
Securing goods is more important.
This would be a
than
waste of
anything.
money at this point because we've made it through. Or maybe, well, it probably would be.
Thank you for your patronage.
Since there's only 3 stages, so this will be the last one, and then we're gonna go on to the castle, because I have to beat the castle with an A rank in order to unlock whatever the next level. I'm not sure what the next stage is after the castle, but I have to get an A rank in order to unlock level 3. So I want to do this to kind of get a good bearing. I highly doubt that this is going to be anywhere close to an S rank, just based on how slow everything has felt so far.
Start.
Ooh. I made a mistake. I forgot that this was the 3rd level. I need that sniper rifle. Okay. I definitely forgot about this. I made a terrible mistake. Alright. I'm not sure what I was planning with running up on him like that, but it is what it is. It is what it is, I guess. Max HP increases. I could get them both to drop down. That would be nice. See, that guy in the background that you probably saw already, right there, that's why I need the sniper rifle. Okay. Let's see how this works. Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'm like, I knew I had like 1 solid hit on that guy. And we got the people way over on off to the side there. Something I didn't test out that I really wanted to was whether or not you could keep your infinite health, because the block is impervious. Oh crap, I forgot they were over there. Let's do this. Let's do that, but with more ammo. love the fact that you can keep moving every time you use a knife. That's why, like, when I get the powers, you can get the powers, and then all you got to do is just boom, you instantly turn around, you're good to go. There's something. Okay. Wow, this man is not flinching at all. Okay. They shoot from so far away. Oh. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm actually doing worse this time than I did last time. Maybe I had the sniper rifle every time I played here. Maybe that's why. Because I was definitely sniping all these guys. Scared me. Okay, so this part I remember. Boom. Boom. Okay. Well, not a lot of that. You're not dead, okay. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. We definitely need to do this. Also gonna do this. I probably could have saved that. Because I genuinely don't remember if there was another one after him. I don't think there is.
Choose an ability.
Oh, this one. Every load HP when each enemy is defeated. That's a great one to have. This. Nope. Nope. Gotta actually just walk. Yeah, sniper rifle. That got me. Okay. He can die. I hope he died. Oh, okay. He basically died. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Yes. Let's do that. Can't go up that ladder in this. They don't follow you over. Ooh, I don't think I ever knew that that was there. It's good to discover. Oh. Okay. There we go. Wow, that is actually just tedious. Oh, dang. Alright, so we have a very particular enemy coming up that you can technically hear in the background right now. However, I want to... Okay. I want to deal with these guys first. You know what it is? I just realized not doing any of the upgrades is a big part of why. Let me grab all this money first. Let me do that. Wow, that really didn't do much damage, huh? I mean, cool. All right, that was easy. That was easy. I like that.
Complete.
There was a moment where that scared the crap out of me though when I played last time because I had the slow motion thing on. So the first time I killed it, it was like nothing. Yeah, be right. That sucks. All right.
Stand by.
So I had the slow motion thing, so nothing was happening. I was shooting it from a distance, and I was like, oh, that was super easy. That second time I did it, it charged at me. So even if it was in slow motion, it would have
If it's just looking,
at least
window
helped
shop
a little
away.
bit. But it genuinely, and I was at like the same distance and everything, and it charged at me that second time, and that scared the crap out of me. Now, I just wasn't expecting. I was like, oh, like it actually attacks. So that really scared me. That scared the crap out of me that second time. I don't know if I want to upgrade this or not.
I'm skilled at all sorts of weapons modifications, and will do them for a small fee. Thank you for your patronage.
So we shall see what happens here. And this was fun. The castle, I think, is much more entertaining. I forgot that this... Oh, crap. I just remembered. Yeah. First enemy in this one is the invincible dude. Crap, crap, crap. And I think... So, yes. I'm like, I think somewhere in here there's an effing pipe bomb. You know what? Let's just go. Let's just... Whoop. Okay. I don't know why I'm moving, as if that does anything to anyone. No. Oh, my goodness. I hate that so much. Okay. Ooh. Can I do that?
Choose an ability.
I think I'll do this. So far, I haven't really found myself in any sort of really horrible situations where it's like, oh no, I'm like, ooh, I screwed that up big time, didn't I? All right, why can't I move? We can all go down. Ah, forget it. Okay, thought I blocked, but obviously I did not. Hadn't seen that animation yet. He's like right behind me. Okay, so creepy. All right. Not even sure what that was. I think it was a lichen though. That's why I shot. Oh, nice. I wish he picked them up. Okay. Okay. I was kind of waiting for them to just get up on their own. I was gonna let them all kind of come to me, but okay. Of course I missed. Man, there's definitely a delay that I feel like wasn't there in the main campaign. And maybe that's because I upgraded my weapons. So I've gotten to the point where it's like, that doesn't do anything anymore. Let's do this. Okay, nope. There we are. Beautiful. So, jeez. Okay, he scared me. I was just gonna say though, if I'm not mistaken, all we have to do is just go forward, and the next couple of enemies are gonna come right at us. Man. Cool. This and that. All right. That wasn't too bad. It was real man. It was real man. The Mercenaries, that's interesting. I didn't make any sound effects for the first weapon I picked up. I honestly don't remember
something in particular.
If I upgraded these. I think I did. I feel like I upgraded some of my weapons. Huh. I definitely can't remember though, if I'm being completely honest. I can't remember exactly how I ended up playing it because I don't know if I spent the money. I think I did. I think I spent pretty much, I was spending like all the money I had, and that was because I definitely didn't realize this part where it was having the money on you. Any money or time left over when you reach the goal score. So the money thing I have to assume is like total money. Ranking on the stage. Yeah. So any money or time left over when you reach the goal. Well, see, that's the funny thing. So when you reach the goal, it's obviously per level within each stage. The higher you rank at the end of the stage, the better the prize you'll get. So the money has to be all the money that you have by the end of the entire
thing. Are you sure
thing.
You have everything?
64. Ridiculous. Didn't mean to do that. Ridiculous amount of handgun ammo. Just digging up his butt.
Shall I choose something for you?
I was destroying people with this. I do have shotguns do more damage. We'll just go for it.
Ah, it's fine. All finished.
Yes.
Till next we meet.
Yeah, we'll just go with it like this and see what happens. And then this is where things really get interesting because the first stage, I should say, the village was really simple. Wow, that was real ugly looking at off the top there. Did I always start here? I don't remember starting in that exact. Wow.
Choose an ability.
I assume close combat specifically means with the knife, but yeah, I'll just go with that. Dang. If only I use that as a headshot. Look at this dude. Let's slow that down. Oh crap. That works. I love the music. The music, oddly enough, the music is very Resident Evil movie. Okay. No, I didn't grab both. Sounded like somebody was behind me. Wow. It is so dark for me right now. Okay, so another random thing about this version of Mercenaries mode. Oh, crap. You can slow right on down, amigo. That actually killed him, which is great. Wasn't even trying to hit him in the back, but that was. Fine by me. Thank goodness. I'm doing terrible right now. Wow. You got me on that one. That one actually scared me a bit. That's where this is really dark to me. I don't know why. Hold up. As long as they don't sneak up behind me. This isn't like the worst position. Felt like I saw green for like a split second there. On. Ooh, I thought it was dead. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I think that's everybody there. Now we can go outside. Now here, I like, because I feel like I do a great job out here. Wow, the shot, okay. Whole shotgun miss. The whole, oh, he definitely just popped in out of nowhere. And that's why I like the sniper rifle. Typically not that good though. This guy, oh, is dead. I didn't do that right, but that's okay. Dang. I got something on. I think it's over here. So, oh.
Choose an ability.
See, I feel like I was doing something good there, but at the same time, I'm like, Like, I feel like where I am as far as how this mercenary mode actually even plays, for me, I just haven't gotten good as far as I need to get my combos. Like, that's really what keeps stopping me, is that I feel like I'm horrific at combos, and they either, I don't know, it's hard to tell. Like, it's either that the enemies aren't there fast enough for me, or it's just that I'm still not used to playing it this way, because as of now, it's this really weird, such a delay. Like, I hit the thing like a couple of times there. Crap. I already gotta reload. Like, I think the most I've actually gotten out of a combo. Ooh, he didn't do the quick turn. I'm glad nobody was behind me. Okay, we're gonna go slow motion. I thought there was somebody else.
I can't believe Cassandra caused all this mess.
Hold on, though.
This can't be! Don't believe it.
Everyone can move. Thank you very much. Oh, they're dead.
Where your
Oh,
teeth
whoa, whoa,
are.
hey. You better slow down. Okay. Whoops, didn't mean to do any of that. I should. Oh, I was just about to say I should probably look out behind me. It seems like it took a lot of help from them, which I'm fine. You know, less enemies is great for me.
Choose an ability.
Attack increases. Perfect timing. Oh, I didn't know you could shoot those windows out. That's actually kind of cool. Okay. I feel ya. Oh, there's a lot of you? Okay. I'm just gonna... the easy way. I'm glad you decided to pick up the bow and arrow again, because that actually would have been bad for me. Okay, I heard the drill, so I know it's here somewhere. Okay, I'm just double checking to make sure I don't get attacked from up top.
Choose an ability.
Like this. Oh, there you are. Oh, okay. Really threw me off. Wasn't expecting that. Hey, I can't tell if that was next to me or not, but it sounded like they were literally right next to me. Yeah, they really pick up speed when they want to. So I had to defeat 10 more to get the goal to unlock. And only 18 more total. That was that. Okay. See, this is where it gets weird, where it's like, oh man, I don't really know what to do.
I won't last until dinner.
Actually. Oh. If you just, thank you. Just like if you could just stay right there, that'd be great. You can just stay right where you are. Everyone else can get picked off as they see fit. I think I was only hitting the zombie that was right in front of me. I don't believe I was doing any piercing shots right there at all. Oh, nope, dang. Okay, nope. Nope. All right. Yeah, see this right here, this is the weird stuff when it comes to this Mercenaries mode. I don't know how I really feel about it. Like, a part of it is like, yeah, it still has that same, it's still the same arcadey thing where you know, defeat the enemies, make sure you do it in time, you have to get to the goal, otherwise you completely fail. That's probably like the biggest difference is that. Okay, I guess those are random birds. Okay, so that's probably like the biggest difference is like, hey, you have to get to, oh wow. And I totally... Okay, so that should have spawned more enemies then. That's so crazy. There, okay. So this should help spawn more enemies if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm totally doing this backwards. Yes, I am. Okay. So the whole get to the goal thing, I'm okay with that part. Dang, I suck. This is a perfect example. This right here is the part that I do not like about this new Mercenaries mode, where it's literally like you could just be going. Oh, here we go. Do I have anything? I'm gonna do this.
So you finally came to see me. Everyone falls to me.
I'm gonna do that. You wanna come this way?
Why are you doing this? I don't want to die.
Ah, this freaking sniper rifle. I think, okay, yeah. I was just about to say, I think all of them are in here. Come on, there's one left. I feel like I have to find this. I feel like completing it is worth having less time. But that's something that I'm not 100% certain of right now. There you are. Ah. I just got trapped, that's all. Cool. All right, let's roll. So, I need to do some research on this because I don't really know what exactly what the case is as far as, is it worth it to get all the enemies? Is that a better thing? Or should I, if there's one enemy left, is it worth it to just head towards the goal? Like the time I spent, did I give myself more points? Did I not? Like, what did I do just then? Did I help myself or did I hurt myself? Excuse me. I think we can.
If it's
Ah,
just
look.
looking, window shop away.
Decide what I want to do. Yeah, I'll stick with it. I'll stick with this and we'll just see how it plays out. But that is the part that really gets me, where it's like just playing through it, it's like, oh man, this has like a gotcha. Is he alive? Oh, he's alive back there. Not anymore. I'm gonna assume he's upstairs. Probably the best I'm really gonna do as far as a combo goes is just rolling through him. What is that behind him? Okay, it's, dang, it threw me off, but that's okay. There's definitely a delay. Like I pulled the trigger as soon as I aimed and it did not go off. Whatever that is, I want it. Since he came from up here, there's something special to be done. Ooh. Alright, not what I was trying to get, but that's okay. Dang. Okay. Maybe it changes. So. Ooh. Lucky me. This is the guy who doesn't even like sniper rifles. Ow. Okay. Yeah. That's better. That's better. So there's something that happened last time I played there that is not happening right now. Unless that's the next stage and I just forgot. Nope, it's not. Here she is. I wonder if you can do this. Whoa! Jeez. That actually scared me, the fact that she got out. No, I gotta get her, so you'll excuse me. It's a little weird that it doesn't count, but at the same time, the mechanic is literally based on the actual game. So it's this. It's 100% just the exact animations and everything. I'm gonna switch. I'm glad you can do that. Like, oh, okay. I'll just hit you guys from here. Here we are. Here we are. Right in the penis. There you are. Okay. Ooh, I missed. Oh, forget this. That almost didn't work. Technically, that was on me, so I'll allow it. Reload all this. They were a heck of a thing to deal with the first time I played, because I didn't make it out of the center room here, and they were just surrounding me, and I'm like, everyone's on fire. The dude was coming in with his chainsaw and stuff, and I'm like, uh-oh, I think there's another one. There he is. Okay. Oh. Yeah, see, this was happening. This was what was happening here. They kept coming up. Once again, that's on me. And then there was a bunch of these dudes constantly bugging me. You're just okay. I'm like, if you're just on fire, we can just do this the easy way. I don't think I reloaded there. Oh, I did. Nice. Also didn't switch. Oh, hello. Easy way. Didn't even see you. Ooh. Tough, aren't you? Oh wow, that still didn't kill. I thought he was the one that fell. I'm always happy when they die out, like at the very last second. Let's see if this one works. Let's see if it actually works for me. I'm so glad we got that. I'm missing a lot. You know what? I forgot that was a thing. Okay. So, is that even like? Hold on. That might have been possible at one point in time. Do this. Bunch of you guys. Somebody behind. Okay. Oh, it did it. Wow. That's the crap out of me. Okay, it's actually doing its job. Oh, I was so confused as to what I was looking at here. I'm assuming she's gonna see. This is supposed to be the end, but I was dumb and how was that fair? Thanks, there goes my combo because of an animation that I could not control. Jesus Christ. Here we go, let's do this. I'm just gonna go. Yeah. Okay. So there's only two people left. Two enemies left. One of which is the puppet that I should have killed in the beginning, but because I shot her. Granted, they didn't make her go super far, which is very kind of them. It's very nice. The other, of course, is the blue bird, which because I had the combustor, I was like, wow, she just exploded on us. Now, I don't know if it's possible, so I guess we'll find out here if the birds even come back. Like, okay, screw it. We're just gonna go on this one because I don't think. Oh, that's cool that you can actually see the fire from way up there. You can actually see the hook. I'm trying to see if I'm spotting anything at all. But we're just gonna call it a loss.
Complete. New record.
Well, it's still gotta be super cool. Super cool. So we're gonna call that the episode, the final episode. I'm kind of iffy on this as of now. And it could be that I'm just not good enough, that it makes me feel iffy. But there's also that part of us walking around where I'm like, where's the last enemy at? Like, it just doesn't feel as entertaining because now it's like you have to know where you're going. And it's like this weird thing where it's not like it used to be where it was just like, oh, here we go. Here's enemies. Here's your time limit. Obviously they've done like little variations on things. Well, I guess technically only 6 changed things. Because 4 and 5, it was pretty much exactly the same. It was like you have an unlimited amount of enemies. You can either fight until you run out of time, or you just fight and if you die, then you lose, and that's pretty much it. But it's an unlimited amount of enemies, and you just keep going. And if you feel like you can make it, then you can grab more time. And that was always the cool strategy about it. Was like, can you defeat more enemies? Do you think you can really pull it off as it gets more and more challenging and, more and more enemies kind of pile up on you? And it's interesting. I'm going to put some random music on because I actually just really want to talk about this. Let's see if I even remember. I think it's this one. There we go. There it is. So just to end things out, all in all, I referenced this a little bit. I love the game. I think this is like the new overall. I think this is the new great Resident Evil. I love it. I know that it has its issues, like it's not super scary, but I personally had a good time with it. Like I was scared enough. So I think it did well enough in that aspect. But for me personally, the Mercenaries mode, I don't think is as fun. I don't think it's as fun as the other Mercenaries mode, because where 4 and 5, it was of course that combination of time versus enemies, and then 6 came along and it was just like, screw it, you don't have to do time. It just became a full-on survival mode that just got harder and harder, and I thought that was fine. I was like, okay, I actually kind of like this, because that was kind of the fun of Mercenaries. It wasn't really killing as many within the time limit. It was just killing as many as I possibly could, and then your score just ends when you die, and I was fine with that. I was like, this is a totally fine addition. Like I just keep going. You don't have to worry about time and things like that. It was just survive, and I like that. I thought it was pretty fun, and I think I'd enjoy this more if it was like 6. If it was either 6 or if it was like the other ones. I don't really like how they have it where you have to literally like search around and look for the different enemies. Like, I think it would be cool if they did it, you know, everything that they have, even as far as unlocking the different levels, you just have to get, you know, a specific score. Maybe, you know, maybe make the scores a bit higher, and that's how you have to unlock the next levels. But I feel like that, I don't know, I feel like this just isn't as entertaining. Like, it's just that weird thing where I'm like, I'm having fun. Like, there are the parts where I'm definitely like, okay, I'm taking out these enemies. Like the start of the last area for the castle, I definitely enjoyed that. I thought that was really fun because I'm like, this feels like the only time I'm actually doing anything useful, and like I'm even playing well, where I'm like, okay, I'm just taking them down, getting some good scores in. And then I think 4 as a whole is probably my favorite one, just because I'm able to line people up. I'm able to, you know, when they swarm you, they really swarm you. And there's like a lot of enemies in one area, specifically the spot where they come out of the ground and they're on fire. I guess both times, really. Like, when they do it inside the castle and even when they do it outside, it's kind of the same thing. Like, there's a lot of enemies that pop up at once, and that I really enjoy, because I'm like, okay, I got to be frantic. I have to, you know, make sure I'm paying attention to where I'm going, listen to all my audio cues and stuff, even though it always sounds like they're literally right next to me, and most of the time they're not. I don't know why it's like that, but I swear every time I'm listening, that's what it's like. It's weird. But I do find it entertaining to play, but at the same time, I mean, we literally had the perfect example where I'm just like, there's one enemy and I just have to find them because I didn't do it. It's almost like a puzzle in itself. Like, you have to play it a very specific way in order to actually get like the high scores and stuff. And I really need to work on this castle thing. I got a higher score, but I still need to see what the F is going on and like, what do I need to get past a beat? So definitely got to work on that. And eventually I'm sure I'll get through these. And I would love to at some point be able to get like the SS rank and see all the special stuff. I thought that this would be the game where I did it, where it was going to be kind of like 4, where it was like, okay, I'm going through 4 and 2. I really did a whole lot with, well, technically I think I did with most of the games, but as far as like some of the more modern ones, 4, I went through a million times and unlocked literally everything in that game. And 2, I almost did. I think I mentioned the tofu stuff was super tough, and I didn't end up doing that one. But I don't know. As far as the Mercenaries, I love that they use the immaculate, ornate shotgun as like the loading screen. That I think that's so cool, because the shotgun just looks good. I also don't understand why they have to switch my freaking loadout, or why this is loading. That's weird. And I still did it wrong. That's super, like, that shouldn't have to load. That's weird. But as of now, I love the game. It's just Mercenaries mode. I'm kind of like on. I think that turns it off. Yeah.
Is more important.
It's been a long time since I played that song, so I'm like, I think this button turns it off again. I don't really remember. That would be cool to use. Excuse me. Heck, if anything, that might actually help me. Just to take enemies out a lot faster. I just like mow them down, and you know, that would probably help with my
Looking forward to testing it out.
With my
A good deal,
my ranking,
if I say so myself.
But yeah, as of now, I'm just kind of so on it. It's like, I do like the castle more than I like the village. I think the village genuinely is just like, it's just kind of for me. Great, thank you. Interesting that they decided to put that there, but it is what it is. I was really hoping I'd be able to, unlock the next level. I forgot I had this specific shotgun, and I was like, oh snap. Was it? What the heck? Wasn't planning on blowing them away like that. Such a shot. I know. I should have seen that coming, but I didn't, and that definitely scared me. So, I'm gonna duck, hit you with one of these. Please shoot, what the hell? So, I'm telling you, there's some incredibly weird delay. I just hit that thing like 4 times. I'm gonna actually count the next time I pull the trigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. I don't think the rate of fire was that slow. Yep, that took 7. That was 7. That's crazy to me. Speed decrease. Well, honestly, that's like the best. Well, actually, it'll actually give me the opportunity to test this one out. I know it's supposed to actually end it, and instead I'm just playing more. The shotgun is doing something. Dang, I was hoping that would. This is really weird. I'm gonna definitely watch some YouTube videos on this, because I'm telling you. Whoops. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. Something's off with that.
Choose an ability.
I'm curious about that one. I think that's an interesting one. Weird. I don't know. For some reason, I felt like I ran out of ammo too fast there. Bye-bye. Someone must die. Okay, see, this one I normally don't screw up. I typically end up hitting everybody when we do this one. See, you know what? One enemy for, well, like a whole minute, I don't think it's worth it. So we just take off and you just see what happens. But I am going to actually end this here. I'm not 100% sure I'm even going to keep playing, if I'm being totally honest. But thank you guys for joining me for this. I would love to know your thoughts on this version of Mercenaries mode. Like I said, for me, I feel like it just takes a little bit away from that arcadey feel. And that's the part where I'm just like, that's a little upsetting. It's just
Welcome.
that fast-paced nature just isn't there as much. Like it can, random things like that can happen where it's like, oh, I missed one enemy. And that's the difference between who knows how many points. I literally am going to look up a YouTube video where, because somebody's already done the math. Someone's like, this much time, this many points, this many enemies, that, you know, each enemy is like this many points or whatever outside of combos or whatever. So if you got 2 minutes left, ignore the last enemy, maybe even the last couple, who knows. But I don't know, maybe that's something that I should consider as well, because I haven't done that so far. I think aside from the very first time I did it, because I was super confused. I was like, oh, the goal is here, but it still says I have more enemies. I was a little confused as to what I was doing. Aside from that, I think I have done it where every single area I've killed every enemy. So maybe it's not worth the time. Maybe I should start kind of changing up my pattern, because if I can get better combos instead of running around trying to kill everybody, just leave. So I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. Like I said, would love to know your thoughts on Mercenaries mode, because it's definitely different now. I like the not attacks. What am I thinking? The powers. I like the powers that you can choose and stuff like that. I think that's actually really cool and kind of fit your own play style, how you like to play. So I think that's super cool. You know, like I said, it's so close to being the same, but it's literally just the fact that enemies don't just spawn. Like, you have to go to certain areas for certain enemies to spawn. You have to kill a certain amount of enemies for other enemies to spawn. Like when we did the very first level, I mentioned, I was like, oh, there's supposed to be an enemy here. And then we had to leave and kill enemies and then go back just to have an enemy spawn on the ground. I'm like, I don't know if I really like that. Like, something about that was just like, oh, that kind of takes it out of it for me, because even when you have a strategy, it's a little weird. Like, you still have to play by the game's rules, which technically you always do, but you know what I mean. Like, you can't just go and be like, I want to do this thing and then go and attack these enemies in a certain order. You can't even just go to a location and the enemy spawn. You have to kill these enemies here, or this set of enemies, and then those enemies can spawn. And something about that, I'm just like, not 100% on. But that's my thoughts on it. Love the main campaign. I think the main campaign is absolutely fantastic. I'm excited to play it again. I haven't touched the campaign. I've only done Mercenaries since actually beating it, so I'm very excited to get back into that and do harder difficulties eventually, and all the extra stuff. And at some point, I would like to beat this. I would like to unlock everything in this game. I really want to, especially because there's a freaking lightsaber, and I forgot what you have to do. I think that's the one where you have to get like S rank on everything, which sucks, but I really want that freaking lightsaber. It's not a lightsaber, but it's a lightsaber. So I want that, but we'll see. We'll see. It might take me a minute. It took me a long time in RE4 to beat all those stages with all the characters and 5 stars on everything. So it might take a minute. This might just be that game where I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to play. I might just jump on Resident Evil and just be like, let me just get better. So it might be that one. I do enjoy it. I just got to get used to this new Mercenaries mode. So that's it for me. Thank you guys for joining me on this weird journey of Resident Evil 8 and the absolute insanity that was that the final like 2 hours of that story. So wild, so good. I loved it so much. But hope you guys had a good time. I think I mentioned before at the end of the story, I've done Resident Evil 3 on this channel specifically, Wow High, for I'm not sure how many episodes, but I'll do that again. I'll put that as one of the title cards. I've done Resident Evil 7 on my main channel. I've done Resident Evil Remake or at least 0. I'm pretty sure I did. I know I did 0. I don't think I did the remake. Don't remember why, but I didn't. But done a couple of Resident Evil games, so 3 is on here, and then the other ones that I've done you can check on my main Invisiblekatana channel. But I definitely hope you guys enjoyed the entire series, including Mercenaries mode. I was gonna say especially Mercenaries mode, but just including Mercenaries mode. Like I said, I really want to know your thoughts on it, because for me it's just, I don't know, it's the one thing that oddly takes me out of it, or I'm like, I enjoyed everything about the game and I was excited to get into this and be like, oh, let's do Mercenaries mode, and I was just like, it feels weird that I have to actively search out the enemies and they don't just come to me. And just something about that just feels like it oddly takes away from the game, like just a little bit. I don't know, something about it just feels off to me personally. But I'd love to know your thoughts on that, the series as a whole, where we're going in the timeline. Would love to know your thoughts. Definitely check out the Resident Evil show that's coming out on Netflix. I think it's coming out in July now, so I'm super excited for that. And we have the live action movie, a new live action movie coming out at the end of the year. And I'm gonna admit, I'm kind of excited. They literally did, like, the one shot they've shown so far, or at least that I've looked up, was the Raccoon City sign, and it looks exactly like the one from the RE2 remake from the beginning of the game at the gas station. And I was like, that alone was probably closer than a lot of the stuff we got from the other live action series. So I'm like, it seems like they care a little bit. So I gotta say, I'm excited right now. I hope it's the next great video game movie, but of course we shall see. So thank you guys for checking out this episode and the series as a whole, if you did. If not, check it out. Check out all my other random high gaming stuff that I have on this channel. And of course, thanks for watching.
You hungry? I'm hungry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. You hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Like I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Like I'm Shaggy. Man, I'm hungry. Man, I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Yeah, man. You hungry? Yeah.